Yes, the Pugdom realm of the Pug King and home of competitive DBD. It's time to go to battle.
The Pug King close up. Now, you happy? Not performing monkey.
Who are they? Who are we casting?
Last night, first up, Oh Boy versus Madness.
I am flabbergasted. That was beautifully done.
You see something we didn't? Did. The eyes of a hawk and the reflexes of a mongoose.
But
No, yes, he is. He's tunneling him hard. Camroy's down. Where's that pesky Claudette with a flashlight? Just know she's going to come from some angle. There she is! Oh! Solar with a solar burn as Samurai leaps on the shoulders and pegs it off into the night.
better start going back
better
to the
start
hatch.
pegging it back. Way back is there. Are we going to see Devour sprint out the corn like a legend? The hatch is open. Where's Devour? There he is! There you go! Oh my God, Devour! But
You're going to be the one to get hunted and camped.
he can smell him. He is.
Is he in the...
There he is!
Gambler and Redbird are dead. He needs to get this hook. He does not get it. Hatch is available. Sprint burst is used. And she makes it out!
Killer Shack offering no protection. Cheeky little dead hard. Enabling that free hit.
He's going to...
Is it pride? Ego?
I think that's going to happen again.
Where's this Claudette? No! Oh my God! Out of nowhere!
That's 3 times in a row. That's... They need to change the name from K the Juka to K the Juicer.
K the Juicer, and you know that's what he's going to change his name to. He'll love that, especially he'll clip it for his montage. But let's see what happens. In the window, trying to force her around. Good play. Leading them down there, the 2. We wish them luck. Back in 2 shakes of a Pug's Town. We are live. Sorry, we've got some technical difficulties with my mic and my outfit. I look a bit worse for wear, but the show must go on. We are here for more DBD competitive. Oh, sorry, we're here for more competitive DBD. I'm dosed up to the nines. I've got king flu. It's much worse than your peasant flu. We have Oblivion versus Prophecy. Oblivion killing first. The sets are Blight. Well, it's a mirror match of Blights on Gashaven. And then we're over to the Coal Tower for some Executioner. And then when we go to Ormond, if it does go to a first set, we are with a Singularity. A little bit of Larry and a Demo Pop. Who's going to win? Is it on the cards in the future for Prophecy to win 2 in a row and take their place at the top of the league with Endless? Or will their opposing team smash them into Oblivion? Only time will tell as we wait to log on to the first. As I said, Oblivion is killing first. Hang on, let me turn this down. It might make me look a little bit more colourful. A bit more colour in my face. Anybody? No? Brooklyn? Do I look well? No, she's not talking to me. No one's talking to me. I'm here by myself on a lonely Wednesday to entertain you for these two champions as I filibust as we wait. And we are on our way in to the gas haven. And what do we have? We have a blight, and that is of judgment. We'll be inflicting judgment on Prophecy's survivors. Professor Rhyme, Buey, Phoenix Lumi, and Lewis. And Phoenix Lumi, the Nancy, is now being pursued after dropping a little firecracker. I don't know if that was meant to blind. If it was a bit too late. Maybe it was a hello to their friend Judgment as it runs around, tries to loop in, and Lumi comes over one side over the other and takes a tap for their trouble. Just need to turn this down because I'm deafening myself. As the pallet crashes out and Judgment runs in search of the elusive Lumi, but they find a Lewis instead, hiding in the wild in the grey raincoat. As Judgment goes off, I think a balance landed. Oh no, but takes a tap nonetheless. Half the squad are injured. Drops down Shack Pallet, gets some distance, and I think we're going to see a down there. Corrupt is one of the perks of choice, the staple of all killers. Nearly 3/4 of the way through. No gen done yet, but we should expect one. And there's Lumi, healed, coming in as a blocker, who was originally hit and is going to block a Lewis, but we should see that ping anytime now if Buey or Professor Rhyme have anything to say about it. Oh, I look golden apparently, but that's good. Instead of dead. Judgment around now is going to inflict judgment on Lewis as runs off into Pug's corner and Lewis goes down. No tipper-tapper, tiny feet, no save, but we do see that go off. Oh, and what do we see? A gen being done, and the auras of the survivors being shown, and that can only mean Rancor. Is that gen done? Particular favourite of mine. The saltiness of Murray's at the end, I tend to enjoy, and I do like Murder and Mayhem. And as you see, a survivor there, and it was Phoenix trying to do a gem right under the nose, and as soon as he tapped off it, is started to regress, which means Ruin is in play. It's not something we see every day, but becoming more and more popular. Last weekend we saw it a few times. Scratch marks here as we go into main, and it is Lewis being tunneled, and tunneled hard. As he manages to get through there, he's going to create distance. He's choosing not to use his power. Big braining around the pallet here. Getting a little bit of lust. Goes that side and over. I thought that was live, but kind of moved too slow for that. Having a look down, leaving Lewis on the floor. Goes in to annoy a bit of Buey, who was in the garage working away on a gen. But was caught slacking. Now Lewis is there. No save from Buey. No firecracker and no cheeky flashlight in the corner. And this will be the second hook. Let's have a look where they are. See Buey running around. Shack Gem being worked on. They are spreading across, utilising that time well. As Judgment there, we are on a delay before people start going into a position. Not. Unless you can see into the future. I think Judgment is going to try and camp that out to death. It's going to protect a gnarly looking 4-gen there, but I think it's going to cost him 2 gens to do it. So if Lewis goes out and does 2, it's not a bad place for the team to be in. 3 gens for 3 hooks. Even though one of them's a death, and it would be 6 points. We know Prophecy can tighten up, but here comes the ace, and he's going to trade, and that's a lot of time wasted by Judgment. Although Ace was on a gem we just saw, so it has pulled him off, and a 4 people using a cheeky blind. As Buey puts his body on the line as Lewis runs off, Professor Rhyme laying on the floor. Specific killer balancing means that, or there's lack of specific killer balancing on S tier, which means Unbreakable is in play. Whether he got up by himself or not, but there is a snowball chance. Phoenix is the only one who isn't injured. Judgment bounds around, and there's them two gens I was talking about, and didn't get Lewis out. Will be kicking themselves a little bit. But Lewis is going round. 3 gens, if he gets him. Lewis juicing round this tile. Oh shit, wrong one. Let's go on the Survivor, to the Jerky. He needs to break that pallet. Oh no, bad mistake. Lewis could have got a few more loops. He didn't break it. So we went down. Oblivion killing. Lewis being dragged off. We will be going back to the campfire, but at what cost? Oh, they're healing away. Actually, no one's on the gen. And get back to the Blight. For some reason, spectators glitched again because it's a DBD so amazing. We've lost the killer. Hopefully it will come back. At least we can see survivors and a hook. That's why I love this game. Unless he's hanging around that hook, which I don't think so. Hopefully we'll see. Fast Fault Through is eventually going to go with a bit of live from Buey. The Ace running around and the Nancy on the gen. Annoyingly so. Okay, so he's on the Ace now. Maybe we can get him back. This could be an interesting game. An unusual cast for me. They're on there. According to that, the Blight's humping that hook. Well, let's see. Professor Rhyme is rhyming a heal. Phoenix is hiding while the Blight's over there. I think Judgment's in a bit of trouble if we know where he is, which we don't because of the spectator bug. Amazing. I think he's inside. I think he's inside garage. Heartbeat there. Yes, we're back. Judgment back in the room. I think he took a hiatus. Maybe he's gone off for Thanksgiving turkey. Who knows? But it's nice to have a little spin around. A few little bounces, a swing and a miss as Buey manages to evade it. I think we're going to see another gen. I think Garage Gen was nearly done. So he's hanging around here. So he's going to lose one. As I said, Lewis is out the game. 3 hooks are free. 3 for 4 now. And there's Rancor giving away vital information. And is he pulling him over to the other survivors? I'm nervous to get off. Oh, just as we go, a little tap on the booty. See the 2 survivors there. One's coming for a cheeky save by the looks of it. Someone walking, I think that's the Ace nonchalantly. I don't know what he's planning on doing. Maybe some blocks, maybe not. But it is Buey being carried off. I don't know if you noticed, they are cycling round. And Buey has Deliverance looking at it. I'm presuming it could be renewal, because we did see the Ace hanging around like a bad smell. I'm sure we'll see how long that broken status will last for. You notice the 2 add-ons are the Blighted Rat and Crow, which overall increases the speed by about 10% combined. Professor Rhyme drops the pallet down, gets a cheeky little stun, but not before Judgment inflicts Judgment with that cane. Now, we have Professor Rhyme and Phoenix Lumi are fresh as a daisy. The importance of that. is a valuable 6 points denied to the killer, which will put Prophecy in a good position on their return. There is 3 of them. 1 gen left. Have they 3 gen themselves? No. Yes, maybe. Yes, they had. Kind of. I mean, it is a Blight. He can bounce his way around. Just struggle a little bit to get this out. Was this a cunning plan from Oblivion all along? Slow and steady wins the race, says Mr. Talbot. Phoenix down. And although it's been putting their body on the line, this is their first hook. It's a cunning plan. Professor Rhyme is injured. Oh, Judgment! Just comes out of nowhere. Surprises the Professor. 2 on the hook. Turning the pressure back to Prophecy. Oh, but not before they got off a gen. Buey managed to get it off. And there's Professor Rhyme with the deliverance. It obviously was a renewal or second wind. Phoenix left dangling on the hook. Professor Rhyme off. Buey, hero, doing that last gen. Taking off. It will be a hook trade as Buey goes down. And look at that dirty Rancor. People in pubs would be going mental. Exit doors are open. Buey gets Rancored out the thing. He had 2 things left, but they do count. Professor Rhyme pegging it out the door. Now, can Phoenix get out? Yes, he does. I don't know if that was a hatcher out the door, but 18 points possibly, or 18 points for Oblivion's killer, Judgment, and a good score by Prophecy getting them 5 gens done. And 2 survivors out with 2 stages left on them. Win conditions have been set. We will be turned around the lobbies in 2 shakes of the Pugdom. Okay, we're back in the room. I mean, we're having fucking technical nightmares. I'm not holding a black ice cream. It is my mic. I'm being attacked by my stand. It's a life of its own. The entity has taken hold of it. So dramatic games in our DBD partnership with Champions of the Fog between Oblivion and Prophecy. We saw Oblivion's Blight come up with a reasonable 18 points out of 24, but not before Prophecy did 5 gens. And escaped with two stages between them. A draw will be a free K, believe it or not, 18.6 per survivor. So a free K and 1 stage, or the combination of the points behind. We have Phoenix Lumie, who is turning up as a Blight. Hang on, I need to 1 second. The professionalism of this is just amazing. See, I can't hold the mic and switch between all my production. It's just ridiculous. Okay, Phoenix Lumie is the Blight. Normally we see a bit of an outing from Buey from the Blight from Prophecy, but look, looks like the Brethren think that Phoenix is the person to pick, and that's against Zaxstream, Kagloof, Vrist, and Fabra of Oblivion. Now, what can the survivors got up? We have Zaxstream, who is hiding around Shack, but decides to peg it out the other side. Phoenix not being drawn into this game of cat and mouse. Slightly different build. We see the Blighted Crime Rat, as always, combined with that extra speed. Here's Mr. Phoenix as he bursts through the door into the garage, hoping to find someone. Someone has been here, the gen gurgling gently in the wind on this Wednesday wind. Phoenix is now off, and again finds Kagloof, who does take a hit and will become the object of tunneling from Mr. Blight. As he goes round and a swing down, and that is Corrupt. That is left again, that gnarly 4-gen on main side, which this map is famous for. Phoenix bringing them off to one side. Kugloof taking their place on the hook. Doesn't camp around. He's going to be aggressive and try and apply that pressure. Zackstream is there. Kugloof is off. One down. Now there's at least 2 survivors are over there. So Fabra or Wrist is off gen jockeying somewhere. So safe in that baseline from Kugloof takes a tap. And Phoenix is in pursuit, wants to try and get a survivor out as quickly as possible. Quicker than what we saw Judgment do. Having a look at the hand through the gap. Don't know if he shook it there. Oh, a nice little shimmy into the locker, but got hit before in. The animation's there. As DBD does. Oh, and look again. It's Rancor in play. 2 Blights. Mirroring builds. On a Wednesday. Bad. Kugloof on, second hook. Smashes through the door like a scene from The Shining. That drone bubbling away nicely. And then like a knife through butter. Cuts away the progress with a pop goes the weasel. And we also say brutal strength that improves all 4 perks. Rancor, corrupt, pop, and the brutalist of strengths. Kugloof on there. Now, Phoenix needs to make sure if he is going to camp to death that he makes sure that another hook trade doesn't come on like we saw on Oblivion. But we do look like the squad's there. And Oblivion only focusing on 1 gen, so not punishing that. The 2 coming in. Zackstream there. Kugloof off. Takes the baseline hit. Phoenix can tap him all day. And round he goes into there. Can he navigate round? A little bit stuck, but takes his time as he spins round. Hiding around the car. Phoenix not getting sucked in at all. He's not resentful of survivors. Oh, nice as Kugloof. Now goes back to the campfire. Doesn't even look around for a survivor. There might have been a pesky survivor with a flashlight. There's Rancor giving away 2 doubled up on 1 gen, 1 in main. That's 3 hooks for 2 gens. It's very annoying having to pick up a mic and then go back again. Technology is not my friend. AI has taken over my mic. Pretty similar to someone's possessed Phoenix into a killing machine as he now pursues Zackstream. A death for 2 gens. Zackstream going off into Pug's corner. Yes, I said Pug's corner. Come fight me, bruh. Come fight me. Zackstream being dragged off. Not going to try. I thought he was going to try and pull him into the middle to review the battlefield in a more strategic place. The gen spread is a bit gnarly. It's kind of a 2-2 split. 2-2. Be easy for survivors to do with 3 to split 2 on one side, but when one's on the hook, really need him off to make this easy. Remember, they have to do all of the gens to get out. Zackstream off. And again, Phoenix not rushing back. I'm liking the style here. He is eventually going to have to break that, but I think he's actually using that pallet more against the survivors than for them. And that delayed vault over, and there we see it there again. That's why he's not breaking it. Nice little tactic in the body shop. Oh, what? He just missed that. Let's say in a second, and half second, a nano of a second. Wrist would have gone down. And again, not being dragged in. Good discipline. Apart from doesn't respect pallets and gets blinded. But we won't even talk about that. And down goes Zackstream, injured. Just swing round, and round we go, and down. Oh, what was that? Was that dead hard or baseline? No. Was it? No. Who knows? Only the VOD will tell. Swing and a miss. As he keeps juicing around this. Again, Phoenix going to utilize that pallet against the survivors as he bounces, and he'll come back. Oh no, he slid off the tree.
He's ruining my casting experience here. How dare he? Come on, Phoenix, let's do this. If he goes in there and gets that hit off there, that would be awesome. Oh, wrist goes down, and what a springy surprise as he navigates around that body shop doing unholy natural things. Or naturally unholy things. Whatever, it was weird. And he got it. And it was good. And it makes its way to the montage. And there's Rancor as another gen goes. Still 2 more left. He's chipping away nicely at the survivors. Swing and a miss. And down we go. Round and round. Oh, Zach's stream was let off. Phoenix not happy with that. He's like, what is this lag, bruh? What's the lag? Oh, it slides off. That's the problem with this map sometimes, is Mr. Talbot. Sliding off them corners. Slippy like an eel. If he goes in here and gets that again. Oh, no, but it's Fabra, who has yet to be hooked. Down we go. It makes it through there. Is that cheeky little live? I think so. No, it's not. Still hovering around, but did well. Will not make it round the other. We'll take that tap. He was having a look at his handy. Oh, did he duck under the armpit? I think he did. I don't know how. He snaked his way under there. Different loop than you see the other survivors in there, utilizing that tile well. There's a live kick in there. Why didn't that kick in before? Well, who knows? It's probably on cooldown. Waiting around there. Boosted it up. Giving up trying to work out this game. Fabra, first hook. Now, what are we looking at here? Someone nonchalantly, someone hanging there, and that gen's about to pop. Applying that pressure back on. Oh, and there it is. The heart pounding inside of Phoenix as the pressure is swung back around towards Prophecy. Once them exit doors are open, we know the build, there's nothing to stop them. He's 3 points off of draw. He needs to camp someone out of any of these to get that draw. So he really wants to get one and camped out in another stage, and that's the win. Fabra's down. No decisive. Is there? Maybe there is. No. Fabra, we're going to be dragged off. Now, if he can get another one, that will make him 19 points. So if he runs off and gets wrist or Zackstream, and he knows it, he wants to make sure they don't get that, because it's not a free gen, not easily protected. He's using these audio cues, although I think someone was working on that gen. He may regret that. He needs to get over to the other side. But a brutality on the pallet. Knows that's being worked on. Can't see any sparks on the gen over there. Where are the survivors? Like, if Fabra dies on hook, that's a draw. Phoenix needs just one stage off of Zackstream or wrist to get that win, if they were to do that last gen and escape. So it's hard to tell, but I do think the favor of the entity is with Phoenix. And he's ignored. No, he's going straight after Fabra. Which will bring it to a draw. But will he get it at cost of a gen? He needs to get over that. Or unless he uses Rancor on Zackstream, and maybe that's the plan all along, a cunning plan, if you will. You should never doubt the Phoenix Lumi. Or Phoenix Lumi. Bonsoir, Fabra. Let's head back to the campfire. We will see you on the next set, because it is Prophecy who will be killing again, and it's an executioner mirror match after this set. Although it's all to play for now, and there it is, Zackstrom. A little nod. Phoenix probably talking to the people in his Discord going, I know what I have to do. This hook will give us the set win. Which it will. A good, right in front of the hook. There was no saving, no tipper-tapper. No dramatic hero music played today. Zackstrom is on, and Prophecy have won the first set. They've got 20 points as Killer against Oblivion's 18. Really played that well. Oblivion, maybe if they would have split out a little bit more gem work. But saying that, they still did 4. It is an S-tier killer. It's the average, 4K in 2. Zackstrom's back off. His wrist going to make a mad dash to Shaq to spoil it. Oblivion survivors will want to shake themselves as we go into set number 2. A little bit of gaming here. Phoenix not leaving. Now, is he going to get there in time? Phoenix in pursuit is going to bounce. Needs to hit him with this. If he doesn't, wrist is out. Let's see what he's got. We see the Blight. Oh, I think he's done it. He has done it. The survivor rests. Nancy rained on the parade of Phoenix Louis as he escapes out. Not a perfect score. What a game. What a finish. But Prophecy do win the first set. We'll be going on to a second set for an executioner match with Prophecy killing first, and we'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pug's Tau. Hello, we're back in the room. I'm no longer being attacked by robotic arms and devices. You have me with my full glory and my magnificent beard and hair as we go on to set number 2 between Oblivion and Prophecy. We saw a hard-fought Blight match as we now head to the Coal Tower, where Prophecy will want to finish this matchup off quickly, because if they win 2 sets in a row, well, we don't go to a third set. And Oblivion need to force this to a third set. And it will be settled on a Coal Tower with Executioner. And we have Buey from Prophecy turn up as the cone-headed assassin themselves, the Executioner. Buey on Killer. And going against Zackstrom, Kugloof, Fabra and Vrist. No change to the roster on the survivors. They want to dust themselves off because they need to play out their skin against Prophecy to make sure we go to a third set, which will be then on Ormond with the Singularity and Demo. And what an exciting match that would be. Or fun. And Ace Kugloof hiding around in the locker and actually got out of it in front of Buey, and now will become the object of Buey's obsession as they follows them round to try and get them out of the game. See the gen spread there. We've got a 4 spread by Shaq as the crow flies. You see the little wisp of someone going past the window and double in the back again. I think that is... No, it's Zackstrom. I thought it was Kugloof. You see Corrupt as the perk of choice with that pesky gen up the top. I take it Nurse was banned. Otherwise it would have been a perfect pick for this. I suppose I could go check that if I wanted to, which I don't. But Zackstrom down. Buey in pursuit. And round we go. Running through all that barbed wire. Tormented. Kugloof is now healed. And I think it's Zackstrom, but doing a good job to waste some time here. Swings around in front of them. Combating it well. Buey struggling to get off the special. To get first gen down. Now this is exactly what they need. decided not to do the power. Zaxstream was trying to be a pain there and dodge it, but will be going on for the first hook. And bringing him around this side. Now, why did he bring him round? A bit of Scourge hook to speed up that timer a bit more. And while we were carrying on, we saw the speed there of Agitation and Corrupt. Only one more perk to be given away. Slightly different builds we've seen from an Executioner point of view. He's going to camp him out to second. Sometimes that's a bit of a mistake. Although it is 110 kilo, it is sluggy to get over there. I mean, that's a... If you're going to protect a free gen, you don't want the one in main. Not with an Executioner. Takes him a week to get up there. But I don't think it's a choice over the other. Well, he does, yeah. I think he's made his bed and he wants to lay in it. No matter how barbedy. 1, 2, 3. There's not even a 4 near it like the other side was. No, I think that's the better call. I think he has made the better call. That's me judging him. There he goes off to the second. Scourge doing its job. Bizarrely, well, I can't comment because how we haven't seen what the 4th perk is. But it will all become clear. He's going to camp him to death. I think he's going to be punished for 2 gens, so that there's 1. And I think he will be punished on a second. Definitely will be. At what cost? Because I think they'll come in and they will get a hook trade. I don't think he's enough coverage to stop them. We see there's going to be a little bit of balance as he slides past. He does miss it. So there's going to be a hook trade. Someone coming in the side takes that hit. Wrist will be going down. Although there's 2, it's like they're playing in the old ways where you could grab someone off the hook, bringing 2 survivors in for the save. Oblivion taking a break from comp, maybe, and realised they still had to do it, which they don't. Of course, I'm jesting. Now, Zaxstream, a little scream. This is tormented. Goes through there, but doesn't make it in there. He's going to pick him up. No, he's going to kill him straight away. The big arm. Hook him down with the pug hammer. 1 out. 3 for free. Now, can he protect that free gen that is manufactured on this side? I think main's going to cause him. He needs to get 1 in the hook and leave him this side. We know the Scourge hook's here. He's not kind of going far. Is he going to let it sacrifice? Maybe. May we? We go around. No, he doesn't have a free gen. They broke that one there. It's going to be very difficult for him to police. And as you can see, Fabra is dragging him away from the gens. Good tactic by Oblivion. Little shimmy. I think his team is saying, what are you doing, Mewy? Get back. Get back to the gens. Get back. Okay, round we go. Up in main. And see someone there, and that's what I'm talking about. If it was a nurse, you just glide up there, say hello, and then bugger off back down again. Gloof is fresh. Well, all the survivors are fresh, apart from the one that's tunneled out. It's going to go over there, I think. Oh, a bit of live as you see him leap off. No one working on that gen. He'll be safe assured. And look at him, pulling him so far away from the rest of the work. He did well to get him down, needed to get him down. I think he just needs to leave him there and hook him, because it means the survivors will have to come up this side. That's what I'd do. I think that's going to cost him a gen, though. Straight back down. Look how far away. Oh, we see scratch marks over there. If he can keep 2 up there, maybe, yes, maybe. He thought about it. No, he's not going to let that gen. Someone's up on main. You can hear it chugging away. Probably should have left that till last. He's turned into Jolium, being very critical. Down they go. Buoy in pursuit. Searching. I think 2 of the survivors are at least up here. Saw wrist, I think, go up. I think they're all up this side. If he can keep them trapped up here. Oh, he sees the scratch marks, someone doubling back. He's reading the game well. Slow and steady. But he's reading it. He'll do well to protect this. If he can keep them up there. He knows 2 are over there, so that's going to be lost. Oh, a balanced land, and he didn't need that. Off like a leopard goes wrist. Oh, nice. Well read. Well played. He knows that someone's over here now, or have they doubled back? I think they must have left one up there. Fabra walking nonchalantly could only mean a sprinty bursty. I see you've played sprinty bursty before. I don't think anyone's in here. Buoy looks to pursue. Scratch marks everywhere. And Oblivion doing a good job to distract, but Buoy not getting sucked in as well. As we saw from his previous teammate, played that very well. And I think they're going to leave that far one, or at least level it up. Because for Buoy to stand a chance, he kind of needs to protect this little free gen area here. Although one is in main. And he's gliding around. And you see Oblivion attacking from both sides. And not taking any chances. They'll run. Someone will run in on the left-hand side and do that gen. Oh, well, that's the one we knew that they were going to do. I thought they would have left it to last minute, because now he's just going to be focused here. Can he pull it off? Or can Oblivion pull it off, should I say? Fabra's gone down. He's fresh. Oh, tipper-tapper! No. He's going to drag him back as close as they can. Again, I probably would have fucked him in the basement. At least the survivors would have to pull off. Although Fabra probably, with the sprint bursts, does have Deli. Presuming. Or assuming. You can't really assume when you make an ass of you and me. Although he is off the hook. So it would have been a save. There's no broken status. Nice little kick to the gen. And scratch marks running around the place. Again, he's doing well to protect that free gen with the main. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to call it free gen, because it's such a bugger to get to at the top. We've got 2 survivors here. Now, are these the distraction? Is Fabra Kagloof's job to keep Yui busy while Wrist is in main? And I think Buoy's thinking the same thing, because he's like, why are they being so bold, convincing me over? Someone on top of the hill, to see a little nod of the head. He's like, come get me, bruh. Little nod going, that's right. I'm here. And off goes Wrist again. He's now being pursued, but we'll take a tap. No one's nodding now, but we'll run off to that safe haven, and look what they're doing. They're just really splitting that free gen scenario up. Although I think they'll be better doubling up on main. Kagloof takes the hit. Tormented for their sins. Back to Oblivion. It is their prophecy, says the entity. In an old woman Irish voice. Which I don't know why I used that. Seemed fitting. Sorry, the purple mouse getting in the way. Some people get very angry over that purple mouse. Survivors again pulling him away. The impatience, I think he's going to get Wrist though. He is the only fresh as a daisy one. Smart move. Put him in the basement. He's not even going to look around, is he? Pitter patter of tiny feet. Bum 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 bum. Oh, a swing! I thought he saw someone, but it isn't. There is no fresh as a daisy survivors. That's good by Buey. He's doing well. I think the one over by Mound is going to go, though. You know, the one where we saw the Nancy just giving a little nod. Kagloof. Is he going to pursue him over there? Oh, I think... Oh. I don't know why I'm making them weird noises. And it's not supposed to sound that sexual. It was more a... oh, that's a tough call. I think he made the right one, but that means that Fabra needs to come off unless he's going to get that gen done. No, he's not going to pick him up. Maybe that's the right thing. I think it is, actually. Definitely the right thing. But he's over at the mound. You know that Fabra's over at that mound. And there it is. That's that mound gen done. Nia, you are banjaxed. Unless Kagloof has Unbreakable. I love the way they're nodding. I don't know if it's a respect thing. I don't know. Wrist has gone on to second. Buey's licking his lips. That's Kagloof will bleed out. Remember, it's only one stage per bleed out, but we're a long way from that. Fabra being pursued by Buey from Prophecy. Is he going to try and hook trade? No. He has to try and do something. And he'll kill it off. Down. I think that was just a matter of time. And Wrist isn't going to make it over there. Oh, Wrist doing a little shimmy. Getting down and picked up. I mean, imagine Oblivion managed to get someone out here now. That would be some comeback. As Fabra got Unbreakable. Oh no, Unbreakable's banned. I forgot for Killer Specific. There's no Decisive. There's no Deli. That was my faux pas. Oh, round. There's two up. It's putting Fabra in the cage just in case. I'm taking them points. There's no way the Oblivion managed to get back up and come out of that. Buey can't believe his luck. He's like, what? If only he would have got Wrist inside Shack there. Oh, there they are running tight to the wall. Wrist. If Kagloof gets out, Prophecy could be kicking themselves. Oh my God, Kagloof's out. Kagloof is out. He's going to leave him on the floor. Kagloof. No. Imagine he gets... Oh, he's got Fabra out of the cage. No. Buey can't imagine his luck. There he sees one over there. It is Kagloof who's worth more points. Fabra's on death hook. He's only worth one. It's a little mess up there. Oh, altruism at its best. But I think Oblivion will regret that decision when Kagloof could have got out to 9 free points, which means a 4K would do it. Oh my God, they're back up again. Oblivion just will not give up. They just will not give up. Everyone on death hook. They were all laying on the floor a minute ago, apart from Wrist. They managed to get the door open. Buey's like, what the hell has happened here? What is this nonsense? He sees the scratch marks. Is he going to be able to get it? You just know it's a balanced landing, isn't he? Fabra runs off. He's like, no, I'm going back there. One of them's bound to come over. Oh my word. Oblivion refusing to leave a person behind, regardless. Oh, you're going to regret that, Sunshine. Kagloof does get out. And where's Fabra? Oh, wait, I think we heard the gong of the second person, but Fabra gets out on Death Hook, but 22 points out of 24. 2 last hooks, 2 escapes, win conditions are down. Can you believe Oblivion? Wow. Who has the better executioner? Will it be Prophecy or Oblivion? What a game. Let's find out as Oblivion fight for their lives to win this set to make it to a third, and Prophecy just want to finish off the game. We'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pugdom. Okay, we're back in the room for trial number 4 of set number 2. Set number 1 was a blind mirror match that ended with Prophecy winning that set. Oblivion are now forced to win this one to force it to a third set on this Executioner mirror match. Prophecy turned up first with Buey getting a possible, or got 22 points out of a possible 24. Oblivion did incredibly well, fighting to the end in what looked like the end for them, with 5 gens and escaping with 2 on Death Hook. Win conditions are set. Oblivion, well, a 4K will do it. And for Prophecy, an escape after 5 gens with 2 stages left will do it for them. Quite tough win conditions on the Coal Tower with an Executioner. Prophecy did a very strong job. Latex is the killer against Professor Rhyme, Phoenix Lumi, Buey, and Luis for Prophecy. Can Prophecy send Oblivion into Oblivion with 2 straight sets and joining league leaders at the moment, Endless, with 2 straight wins? Or will Oblivion force this to a third set with a chance to get their first win? Slightly different build with the add-ons with the Wax Doll. Corrupt, we see, as a perk. Lewis has been found. We'll take a tap. Tappy, tappy. We'll try and go round main and navigate round here. Big Brains comes out the other side. Lewis did well to get away. Latex is still tracking. I thought he went the other way. Good line of sight that he had on them. Come on there, Latex. You're... Oh, look at a nasty little firecracker. As Latex moonwalks over them as we go round one side of the shack. Not using their power to try and navigate around them corners. Probably expecting Prophecy to get it around once them... Oh, swings back round and did well there. Now drops it the other side. Lewis juicing Latex a little bit. Now, this chase probably is going to cost him 1 gen. I think 2. Corrupt would force him this end, and he has run past 2 gens. Both that aren't being worked, and there's the first one to pop. And just when you are killer, that first gen without getting that quick down does start to eat away at your psyche. So I've been told. Well, I know when I play killer, I lose to bots. Down they go, and Lewis did enough there, and I think we'll probably see another gen go in the next few seconds. As Luis drags them over to the first hook. Very specific, the screams and the token go, and as you saw on the right hand side, that is a bit of scourgery, but Latex isn't hanging around for it to go on to second. He's trying to find them survivors. Doesn't want them to break a free gen scenario. So remember, if you just can get a nice little free gen, although the RNG is a bit of a bugger on this one as well, can almost protect it and force a 4K and 1, which of course will bring it to a third set. There's the second one, Prophecy, doing some good gen work. 2 gens for 1 hook. This is the thing. They'll be unforgiving. We see an explosion up the top. As we go around here, really wants Lewis. But at what cost? Lewis keeping them away from the other team around this gen. You see there's only 2 this side. He can keep him up this side for much longer. He's doing a good job. Comes back in. Sometimes the Executioner is the easiest to counter with these powers. It seems, some people would say the best anti-looper, but it'd be my cup of tea. In and out of the locker, and another gen goes, and Lewis, a look of surprise on their face, will take place in the basement. And 3 gens. So we see what's going on here. Oh, and that one's just about to go. We've lost the killer again. Oh, there he is. Do love it when we lose the killer. Saw brutal strength and agitation as the other 2 perks for the killer. No end game. Hopefully it pays off for Oblivion. There's that gem we were talking about. We're down to 1. He's going to camp out Lewis. Which is almost strange, considering what the win conditions are. Lewis is now off. Buey's going to take them. There's no free gen scenario. The gens are pretty split. This is going to be easy work to try and complete that. S-Latex gets off hits, bobs and weaves. I think he needs to probably do a little bit of slug play. Well, there we go. The exit doors are open. Remember, they only need to get 1 survivor out with 2 stages left. Currently, they've got 3 survivors, fresh as a daisy. Under immense pressure, Latex is going to take Buey. And I think they'll sacrifice him to confirm that. As they go on, and there we can hear the power on, and she's going to hang on to it. Oh, nice little shimmy from Phoenix. A nice little shake of the booty as they goes out. A spin saying, come get me. Phoenix escapes. Professor Rhyme escapes out the other side, and so does Lewis. What a stonking performance from Prophecy survivors. I thought this was going to be a tough win condition to do, but with Prophecy's Buey turning up with murder on their mind in this set as the Executioner, even though Oblivion survivors played out of their mind, Prophecy counteracted with some awesome gameplay and left Oblivion's Latex wanting. That does, however, mean that we are at the end of our partnership. Well, not at the end of our partnership, at the end of our games today with our partners, Champions of the Fog. But we will be back to you on Super Saturday, where we have a plethora of games, and on Sunday, and it will be over Thanksgiving weekend. And thank you if you do celebrate that. I don't even know. I should really know what Thanksgiving's all about. I know it's about turkeys and pilgrims. I'm Irish, so we don't celebrate such nonsense. We just do the other stuff. Anyway, I'm talking nonsense. Brooklyn's whispering telepathically in my ear to shut the fuck up. But I'd like to thank both the teams, Oblivion and Prophecy, and their captains for their efficiency. Of course, the beautiful Brooklyn in the background, herding you mad box of frogs. And of course, to myself and you guys, the viewers, for coming, and hope you enjoyed. But well played by Prophecy. Now are, I think, at top with point difference. But have a look at Challenge. Good start for the league. Let's see what this weekend brings. We will see you all on the other side.
Join the Pugdom Discord for more information. Puglicious.